Are we ready?
Woo! Kyle, you're in the shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, here for one night only because he lost a bet. For 10 minutes of pure, never seen before stand-up, Mr. Kyle Bosman.
Okay. All right, live crowd. I want to say before I even start, very nervous. Before I start telling jokes, I have a very clean online persona. If there are kids watching, don't let them watch anymore.
We're going blue.
Okay, so all right, so I think online dating is weird. Because here's the thing. It's like a girl on a profile can just say she can say no, I don't want to have children, and that's you can just never date that person ever, and normally you have to wait a really long time to find that out. And why I say that is there's still some things you could never find out on an online dating profile. This is a long time ago. So it was a super long time. I was dating a girl, and she said, "I'm into cookies." And I said, "Me too. What else would I think about that?" And she said, "No, I'm into cookies." And again, I didn't know she meant anything by that. So I'm like, "Yeah, me too." So the date goes good. And we're in bed later. And here's what she says, "Hold on a second." And she goes across the bed, she opens her nightstand and pulls out an oatmeal cookie. It's shaped, it's like this. And she says, "Are you ready for this?" Just then, a bee flies in through the window and snatches the cookie out of her hand. And I say, "Guess that's the way the cookie bumbles."
God damn it.
So women are weird. Women are weird. Guys are weird. Those guys are weird too. Here's some observational humor for you. The best time to remind your friend you owe him any money is when he's got a new girlfriend. Because what's he going to do? What's he going to say? So I was talking to my friend. He just had his new girlfriend, and this is when I was time to strike. So I said, "Hey, buddy, I owe you $80. Do you remember that?" And so he looks at his girlfriend, and you could see the gears running in his mind. And he says, "No, man, don't worry about it." And his new girlfriend, who is a little pig, by the way, says, "Baby, you are the Genuine article."
Oh my God. Next piece.
So that was it. That was it for that. I love these jokes. That was it for that guy. He that relationship didn't last long, but I love that friend. Everybody's got a sad friend. Everyone, we all have this. We all have a sad friend who makes us feel better. So the weird thing is, this sad friend, he was in sort of competition. I've never heard of this before. It's like a state fair type thing where basically they have baby goose and baby swans, and you're supposed to tell the difference between the two. I thought it was the most ridiculous thing, but he really wanted to enter it. He went there, and we're there, and it's just me and 15 other moms watching people try to tell the difference between the geese and the swans. And he gets last place. He gets 20th place out of 20 people who entered this. He's so bummed. We're at the bar later, and he's like, "I don't think I ever want to do something like that again." And he says, "I hate myself." And I put my arm around his shoulder, and I say, "Well, you swan some, you goose some." We've all been there. So Los Angeles, living in Los Angeles is tough. We all have to get odd jobs. Yeah. Part of living in LA, I think, is you have to get an odd job. You have to get weird jobs. Let me tell you what the best odd job is. House sitting. House sitting is sitting in a house, and you get paid for that. You get money for house sitting. Let me tell you, though, you never know whose house you're going to. right? You never know what you're going to end up in. I saw this Craigslist ad, big house, a mansion, come sit our house. And I said, I got to do it. I show up. You know whose house it is? The Baha Men. Not only do the Baha Men, they still live together, they still make music. All 9 of them live in the same house. And it's like pretty normal. You know, it is, considering its size, it's pretty big. But yeah, the Baha Men, they have a pretty nice house. And it was a pretty simple thing. It was, okay, you know, just get the mail, bring the mail in every day. You know, make sure nobody robs the place. And make sure all the dogs stay inside. So... The Baha Men, amongst all 9 Baha Men, they got 4 dogs. They got one named Cecilia, one named Coco, one named Brutus, and one named Goosh. And I can't tell what these dogs are. They're all mutts, they're all crossbreeds. I really can't tell what kind of dog is which, but let me tell you, they are wild. They're hard to keep in any room. Long story short, the very next day, I had an accident, and the dogs escaped. Not Goosh. Goosh is a good dog. But the other dogs, Cecilia, Brutus, and Coco, they were gone. And so I had to go find them in Los Angeles. Good luck, buddy. Like, I'm talking to people. I'm talking to them and like, hey, I need to find these dogs. And here's the thing about people when you say I have a dog. This is the thing everybody says. You say, I have a dog. The first question, what is it? It's always, what kind of dog is it? I don't know. Dogs are dogs. They all have little noses and dog ears and they bark. They're all the same. So anyway, I searched for the dogs for like 3 hours and I don't find them. 6 months later, the Baha Men show up. They drop off their luggage and they all say the same exact thing. Well, I should explain this. The Baha Men, they all got lobster claws for some reason. They had some sort of curse that gave them lobster claws. So they say exact same thing. Look at us. We can't play our Xbox anymore. We need to buy a Sony Play Crustacean. So, you know how people... You know how they love to be sad at funerals? I get the impression people just love being sad at a funeral. Yeah. This guy gets it. So, I was at a funeral. I was at my friend's funeral. The guy was doing the goose and the swan thing. I mean, not his, like, his family died. It wasn't his funeral, but I was there for him. I don't know most of the people there. I'm sitting next to him, and it's very quiet, you know. People are acting all sad. And behind us, you hear, like, one of those dolphin laughs. You know how a dolphin laughs? You just hear that. And I go to my friend and I'm like, what is this? That's so inappropriate. And he's like, shh, come on, man, be quiet. Like, be respectful. And I try to be. And I look forward, it's like, fine. Then I hear another dolphin laugh. And I swear it's a dolphin laugh. It's an aquatic mammal laugh. And I go to my friend. I'm like, I'm serious. I think someone brought a dolphin here. And he's crying at this point. And I just like, okay. He's just like, you need to go. And I said, okay, fine. I have to go to the bathroom. Of course, I was going to go look for this dolphin. So I'm wandering through the pews. And then I find this rich old guy with a gray mustache and a brown suit, and he did in fact bring a dolphin. And I say, hey buddy, what's the deal? Why would you bring a dolphin here? And she speaks up, and she says, I'm sorry, I'm a dolphin, I'm a little awkward. I have a hard time dolphining dolphin.
I don't get it. Next, please. Next.
That's all I got. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's only...
It's not 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Come on.
Okay. All right. I got another joke. This is another dirty one.
All right. Which was the first dirty one?
The first dirty one was me in that room with that girl. And so I did end up, after the cookie thing, you know, things went okay. But we had a second date at an internet cafe. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of aging, you know, that whole situation. So, we were at an internet cafe, and I asked her, like, what is the dirtiest animal? Because I had to write a paper about dirty animals, right? And she says, what do you mean by dirty? And I just said, I don't know, that's what my professor asked, is like, what is the dirtiest animal? And she says, like, you mean like a hog? And I said, I don't know, do you think I should write this about hogs? And she says, maybe, it's not going to be a good paper. And so I thought about it. I really put a lot of thought into this. Like, I need to write this paper. And so I stayed up all night typing away at my laptop the stupid thing about hogs because I wanted to impress that girl. And at the end of the paper, I was thinking, you know what? I realized what animal I should have written this about. The blue-footed booby.
I don't get it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. Thank you so much.
Mr. Kyle Bosman, everybody. Mr. Kyle Bosman. Let's hear it again. Mr. Kyle Bosman.
One more joke. 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 One more joke.
Okay. Okay. So you know, we all got dads.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. You know what a weird thing about dads is they all love the movie Jaws.
Yeah. True.
Dads love Jaws. I don't get it. You know, they're like, Spielberg, he's great. Look at Jaws. You got to watch Jaws. And I just never got it. And so one day, I was trying to like level with my dad. I'm like, let's sit down and watch Jaws. I take the thing out of the DVD case, the DVD, right? And I cut my hand. And he says, what's wrong? And I said, this movie is too shark.
You asked for it. You got it. Kyle Bosman, everybody.
Please don't ask again.
We are these Yellows. We'll be here all week. Be sure to tip your waitress. Thank you, everybody. Kyle Bosman.